back to showing me corpses again. Oops. Alright, area's cleared yet again. So I pulp the brute. We're not, or the incandescent, we're just not gonna bother. Too dangerous. Blowing through ammo like there's no tomorrow. A little bit more incidental damage. My bandaging is still okay. Can't remember. Alright, yeah, I've got bandaging everywhere. There's some disinfectant on the torso, about the only. Grab a couple more bandages before I forget. Yeah, codeine. So, horde indicators are starting to clear up. Not quite the way I was intending to do it. Can I have a clear route all the way across now? Ooh, it's looking like I might. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to relocate the vehicle. This is an awful lot of work just to get to the necropolis, or the side of the necropolis I want to be in. Here's the Bush of Doom again, bringing me to a crashing halt. Not more bushes! Alright, saw a few things down south of me there that we got the attention of. I just want to park my vehicle right up here in this corner. Preferably facing the other way. I haven't done a lot of shooting up in this area, so we might attract some attention. Don't need batteries, thanks. Let's wait a little while, see if anything shows up from our gunfire. Alright, my fabrication increased to 12 while I was waiting. Well, thanks, Hallucination Schizophrenia. That's very generous of you to raise my fab to 12 while I was standing here. Yeah, we've blown through 600 rounds in the last little bit, I think. Something like that. Alright, so the area's clear. We've got mass carnage all over the place. My hope is to use, I guess initially, there's, yeah, right there. There's one here, and there's one here. I think they all connect to the same place. Ideally, I was hoping to connect a little further south, but that'll have to do. Alright, 6:30, huh? Don't see a reason to not go head over that direction and finish clearing stuff. And make sure we can get access to the sewer. Sprog listeners. Work our way around the outer edge here. I want to see if stuff I gotta worry about it. There, so far just you. Alright, let's battle axe you. Got gas over top. Activate crowbar. Sure. Alright, so we got the cover off. Alright, back out. How many of you guys are down there? Play it safe. Follow me back up here, guys. Alright, take off the mask, wear the goggles, activate goggles. Welcome to the sewer system. Alright, let's put the rifle away for the moment. Try some melee fighting. Here's going to be the problem. All of these gates and grates are going to have to go through. I don't have any lockpicks with me, do I? Do not. Oops. Alright. Well, there were a few things in between 7 hours ago and now that we got accomplished. But the particular setup of where the necropolis is at has been really, really pesky. We've had quite a few adventures this evening, and 2 or 3, oh my crap, we're about to die processes. But yeah, finally, my long-range plan of getting my vehicle into this little nook right here and using it to base out of as I make forays into the necropolis is what's going on. So if you're not familiar, this is the necropolis. It always looks the same. It's a square section that's always pre-generated exactly the same way. That's one hint of what it is. The second hint is that it has no nameplate. There's no name for this little city area. So it's the necropolis. And then finally, there's irradiated wanderers all over it. That's the third main clue. So if you happen to run across this thing, not much to really loot upstairs in the upper floor or the ground floor, but you want to come down here into the sewers, and you'll see as we progress what we're aiming for here. To go down again, damn, just keeps on crashing and crashing. Yeah, it's gone down a bunch tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's on my side. Everything seems to be working normally to me on my end with my internet. I think it's a Twitch thing. Burner zombies don't always explode on death. I don't know what the actual percentage is, but there's a chance that yes, they will explode on death. But it's not a guaranteed thing. Alright, so now we're working our way through the sewers of the necropolis, and we're trying to get towards a specific goal. Alright, so that's going to be another sewer, another manhole. I think that's the one I aim for. Giant centipede. Oh, I didn't bring my shovel. I need a shovel to clear wreckage. I don't want to cut myself up. Trying to remember. Come here, centipede. Let's go back up. Let's go get a shovel. I want to make sure I have all the tools that I'm going to need. Alright, what can I leave behind? We're at 111 out of 130 and 19 out of 2450. Need the sewing kit. Drop that up front. Need some food. I guess I really don't. None of this takes up much space. Not really much. Not much for me to drop. I want to keep most of the rest of this stuff with me. So we could drop the telescope. Not going to use that down there. I don't have any bratwurst. There, lots of bratwurst. Alright, so I've got the tools, so I can hacksaw through the bars when I need to. Pickaxe. Pickaxe to put me about at my weight max. Good old bright light. Cutting all of my stats down by 2, which just dropped my carry capacity. Nah, I'm not missing tools. Other than the shovel. I've got all the other tools. Oh yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Where did I put the Necronomicon? I totally forgot I wasn't carrying it around with me. I need to go grab that thing again. There you go. Come here, you. Now, the pickaxe is the one thing I'm thinking about, but you can go around I always forget the wall or two you have to go through in order to shorten the trip. I can never remember which ones it is until afterwards. I don't think I'm going to take it. Remember right, this doesn't take me where I want to be. Goes nowhere. Can't go through there without chopping the bars. Alright, pretty sure. Just gotta go south to the next one, I think. Sewer ranas! Aw, they killed the sewer ranas. Still got my backpack. Alright, maybe it's this one. It seems about the right distance. I think this is where we're going to go in. And again, they got the backpack. Nope. Alright, this one or back here? Can't quite see. Pick this one first. I think it's one of these to the left. Yeah, don't go where I want. Try this one next. Now we gotta go through. Action menu. Cut metal. Nope. Nope. Maybe it is still north. Well, this is not a good sign. Yeah, alright. That didn't give me what I wanted. Damn it! Don't tell me they started rotating the map for Necropolis, because that's sure is how it's feeling. Usually on the west side over here is where you need to be, and I'm not seeing what I'm expecting to see. Yeah, we're all the way down at the south end. I think they've rotated the map. Even the underground section, apparently. I'm not sure. Let's see. If we go up that way, that means I need to be on this wall here. I had to bring my sewing kit down with me. That guy's glowing. I don't like that idea. Yeah, this is gonna suck a lot if they've rotated the map. It's gonna take me forever to find what I need to find if that's the case. This is what I meant by it's going to take more than one trip in, and why I didn't want to just leave my vehicle far away. I can't get past this pipe. That was a waste. And I can't get past it here either. Dead end area. Don't remember that section. That's not good. That means it's not going to be back that way, I don't believe. I think I'm on the wrong side again. Crap! I'm going to end up circling this entire damn place. Good thing I can kill irradiated wanderers pretty damn easy. And cutting the metal seems to be going a lot faster than I'm used to. Alright, what am I looking at here? Oh, actually that might connect over to where I need to be if I'm on the right side. Come on, save game. Kick in. Hey, looky! Oh, thank God. I picked right. So they did rotate it. They rotated the map on me. Alright, we found it! Yay! So here is the reason why you go to the Necropolis. Alright, so yeah, right under the furniture store. That's what I gotta remember for the future. The place you want is under the furniture store. So whichever way they happen to rotate the Necropolis map, I'm used to it being always oriented the same way, and this furniture store being on this side, the western side. So that's why I stopped up here and was trying to get into this section over here. But apparently they rotate the map. I didn't realize that, or I don't know if that's new or what. I don't remember it ever being the case in the past. It's the first time I've been to a Necropolis that's had it in the southern wall instead of in the western wall. But yeah, there you go. We made it. So let's turn off our light amp goggles, take off our goggles, turn on our flashlight. Alright, this is where the cars go up and down, although they can't do that anymore. I don't remember ever finding anything in these crates. Hey there, Humvee. No ammo. Not much gas, not much battery. You could drive it a little bit, a little tiny bit. They're still getting hits in on me every once in a while. Filter masks, and then stairs down. I don't believe there's an efficiency difference in which wood burning device you use, but there is a smoke containing difference. Stone fireplaces and I think wood stoves both have flues that contain the smoke entirely, whereas braziers and other open source things have a chance for the smoke to escape and make you cough, and in really bad circumstances can do you quite a bit of damage. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Here's what we explored of the underground area of the Necropolis, starting up there in that far corner. What kind of pain is in the Necropolis? You'll see. You'll get a look here. I might die immediately after you get your look. I think any kind of stove or fireplace is going to give you the same protection. I have never cared about burning efficiency. It's never been an issue. There's just unlimited wood in the world. Usually anywhere you're going to set up your base, you're going to have so much of it, it's really irrelevant. Just go with whatever's more efficient for you to actually get up and running. I'd worry about that efficiency more than I would the wood burning ratio efficiency. Alright. But yeah, you can spend an awful lot of time down here in the sewers of the Necropolis if you don't know kind of where to go. That was the one I was aiming for that I thought was going to be on the western side. I try to drop down there, and I always know I have to do this kind of a loop right here in order to get back into this corner. Here's the walls I was talking about, where if you know where to dig, and you've got the ability to, like, teleport through or quantum tunnel through, you could shorten the trip just by going bloink. But I always forget just where the spots are. So I have to run around. But like I said, it seems like the amount of time it took to cut through those metal bars, there's either been a big time stamina change and how long that takes, or for some weird reason this character's really good at it, because I was blazing through those really quickly. Usually I just massively run out of energy and time and stamina and so on when I'm trying to cut through those. I was a little surprised how quickly we were able to get through them. Alright, but so far you've seen... There's the Necropolis top area, and you've seen what that looks like. Now we've seen the sewers, or a corner of the sewers. Now we've made it to the military base, the actual true Necropolis area. Down we go. Alright. You think you've seen some irradiated wanderers, have you? You ain't even begun to see irradiated wanderers. What is my gear looking like? Oh, my backpack's getting torn up again. Might be time to just ditch the backpack and fight, come back and grab it, fight, come back and grab it. I'm not looting anything off these guys anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Let's dump the backpack. They downed me! They downed me! Charred Nightmare! Hey there, Charred Nightmare. Aren't you a pretty boy? Intense radiation has spurred a unique form of necrosis and regeneration. It is impossible to tell if this creature was ever human. Oh yeah. Alright, headphone users beware. Here comes the noise. Never mind. More have wandered in. Whoa, they actually broke the window. Holy crap! Well, this just got really bad. Well, you may not be seeing much of the the Necropolis. This is we're about to die right here. Things were doing just fine until those guys kept pouring in from the right, and they broke through the windows. I wasn't expecting them to break through the windows there. And we're gonna zero out on stamina, even if I turn on the I'll have to definitely go with a stimulant. I was gonna back off to the stairs again and clear my way through there, but they surrounded me real quick. Let's see here. Nearly dead, but they might just instantly step into the space and block me again with the way they're marching towards me. Everything else is uninjured, or lightly injured. My stamina is low. If I use the stim... I gotta decide, do I swing at that guy and hope I can... I don't think I'm gonna have the time to swing and move into that space. I think they're gonna fill it right back in again. And I'll get even bigger problems. Alternatively, I can step south, and that limits how many can get around me at once. It only helps me by, what, one? Not getting rads yet. The Charred Nightmare is probably going to give me some rads, but the regular Irradiated Wanderers don't give you any rads. I don't have a single thing of rads at this point. I was anticipating backing off, taking some potassium iodide and then coming back down, kill him with something ranged, and then keep chopping guys up. But it got ugly real fast. Way faster than I expected. I got downed. Something downed me, and then a whole bunch of my time went by. I don't know. This is another one of those coin flips that could decide it. Swing at that guy that's nearly dead and then hope I can step into the diagonal, or hit the stimulants right away. I could hit the stimulants hoping he doesn't move and they don't wrap around him. I think that's probably a better play, because those guys they'll stay where they're at until, let's see, he's going to come across. They'll come. Yeah, I think I'm going to hit the stimulants first. Let's hope that the stimulants don't take a huge amount of time. So we'll activate our stimulant. I think it went instantly with no time, so that's awesome. So we got the stimulants running. I've got the one AoE spell, but it's going to take too long to actually get off, and with me being surrounded, it's going to just continuously get interrupted and hit and interrupted. I think it's one round. Plus, I can't cast it while I got something in my hands. I'd have to get rid of the weapon before I could cast it. Yeah, 132 moves. Now, we stimulated. I'm going to go ahead and try to kill that guy northwest of me and see if there's any chance I can step into that space before they occupy it. Didn't even get him. And now we're surrounded. Alright, well... As I mentioned, you have not yet begun to even see a tiny bit of the irradiated wanderers. There are literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds down here. No, I didn't bother to learn any of their stuff. It was going to take way too long. For, I don't know, possible bonuses or eventually. But the problem is, I mean, trying to cast those kinds of spells in this kind of a situation, it's just... with the interrupts and the can continue casting, yes, no, continue casting, yes, no, stop casting, yes, no. I mean, I don't know. I have a hard time using those kinds of things or seeing when they're actually going to be useful. Let's see. None of this is going to help me except for the adrenaline pump if I crash. Nothing here is going to do much for me in the short term. Painkillers eventually. Problem's going to be how many times I get downed because of all these incoming attacks, how many more pour in, and what's going to happen when that charred guy gets on me. I'm most worried about him. They're just stacking up deeper and deeper. I'm assuming I got downed again, and a whole bunch of time just went by. Here we go into that counter block nonsense again. Did kill something. Yeah, it does put me next to the charred, but it also puts me further away from the non-stop horde that's pouring in from the outside area. There could be 60, 80, 100 more these irradiated wanderers, and I'm not kidding. There could be just a ridiculously insane number of these things stacked up out here. The problem was I advanced a little bit too far before I made sure the area was secured. I got overconfident about the glass. I forgot they could break that glass. And then I got downed at just the wrong time, and I got surrounded too quick. I don't see me surviving this one. I don't really have any fancy things I can do here. Nope, no phase door. We're pretty limited on our spellcasting abilities. I could try to get Smite off once I get adjacent to that shard. I think I am going to move south. I don't think I'm ever going to kill this guy and be able to advance. I think he's just going to keep filling in the position. So, let's move down. Let's try to smite the shard. This is where the problem comes in. 2 seconds casting time. That's 2 rounds, theoretically. So, we'll try it. Oh, that's right. I gotta drop the knife in order to do it. I keep forgetting that. Clothes, soft items, you use the washboard. If you're gonna clean things like Kevlar chunks and hard items, you have to have the sponge, or you can just use the sponge and the washboard to create a washing kit, which does everything. Then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I think what's gonna happen here is we're gonna bottom out on our stamina with all the counters and blocks that are gonna be happening here in a second, and I'm just gonna go into a death spiral with the counter blocks. So we're gonna hit that counter block again. All right, we'll try to hit the chard. He's definitely probably the most dangerous. We may end up just dying of radiation. We'll see. I don't know, did we hit him? We counter blocked. We blocked. Whole bunch of blocking. We hit. Oh yeah, we got the Charred Nightmare. Good. We got him for 30, 46, 56 damage with a quick strike, the hooves, and the fangs. Heavily injured. One more might drop him. Doesn't say we're irradiated yet. Didn't quite get him that time. Oh, almost. We did hit him severely. Alright, well the guy I was worried about's gone. Still don't see any problems there. Not much time's gone by. We might survive this. There's a slim possibility. It's all going to come down to my stamina. If I bottom out before I can get to those stairs. Let's keep killing the guys to the south. And we're downed again, and stamina's dropping fast. We're not making any progress on moving. Oh! Stamina's so bad. I'm gonna get 1 space of movement.